So let's do This Week in Automotive History and get
Got
this
you
in.
ready. Got it ready.
So, in this week in 1910 was the beginning of the yellow cab company. You know, everybody knows what a yellow cab is. Well, it's been around since 1910. So what's that? 113 years they've been around.
Yeah, something like that.
Pretty cool, you know. And I'm from New York, so that's kind of where they landed. Actually, they originated in Chicago and then ended up moving to New York. In 1902, this week, Cadillac is formed. I always got to do a caddy thing for Jeff.
Hey, thank you.
Cadillac Automobile Company was formed by Henry Leland,
You bet.
former financial partner of Henry Ford, after a failed attempt at establishing the Henry Ford Company. Henry Leland quickly developed America's premier luxury car automakers. And then Henry Leland ended up leaving Cadillac and founded Lincoln.
Yep. And that's actually a picture of a V. It's a Cadillac V.
That's a V series?
That's a V series.
Okay. In 1945, the last Cadillac tank, I'm going to argue this because I thought most of the Cadillacs through the early 60s were tanks.
Yeah.
But Cadillac,
You know what? You're welcome.
yeah, during the World War II, Cadillac was building tanks for the armed forces. And they built their last one in 1945, shortly after Japan announced its surrender. And the reason Cadillac was building tanks, because people don't really realize that a lot of those tanks had a Cadillac engine in them because they wanted that dependability and durability. In 1967, AMC throws a javelin into the pony car market. And if you remember the pony cars, 64 and a half, Ford releases the Mustang with the long hood and the short deck. Well, AMC, and then 67 Camaro was released by Chevrolet. So in 67, AMC released the Javelin, which didn't come out until 1968. And that would help AMC shed its commuter car appearance as it jumped into the pony car market with the Javelin, and then followed not too shortly thereafter by the AMX, which was a two-seat Javelin. In 1985, the Yugo goes on sale in the United States. And you know why they called it a Yugo, right? Yugo called the record, I'll wait here with the car. Ching. In 1979, AMC releases the Eagle. Now, people don't necessarily look at that as being a wowee car, but if you go back in time, that was an all-wheel drive vehicle, the Eagle, kind of one of the first cars with all-wheel drive in the market, and then, soon after followed up by Subaru, who has very much dominated the all-wheel drive car market ever since. But Eagle was, in my opinion, kind of quite a bit ahead of its time.
Mm-hmm. I'm old enough.
Yeah, I do. I remember that. Yeah.
All right.
So that's This Week in Auto History.
Thank you, Konrad.